earlier in the week there were Dame trades floating around. There was a rumor that he was going to ask for a trade eventually. Dame shut those rumors down, but we're still going to brainstorm teams that he can go to. Which team would you like to see Dame go to, and what team do you think gives him the best chance to win? And is it the same trade that you want? Is it the same team that you want to see him go to?
Now, are we talking about Lakers, Warriors, Philadelphia?
Realistic destinations.
First of all, the Lakers have no chance. No chance
Whatever
with the
you
players
say,
you have. You have no
whatever you
picks,
say.
nothing. Miami also has
You
no
just trashed Kuzma.
Yeah. He's garbage.
He's
They
garbage.
don't. Portland doesn't
What
want
do you want me to
him.
say?
You just trash shooter. You
Yeah,
trash
but
shooter.
listen,
you trash Kuzma.
Those are the guys that had to go.
I am not hiding the fact that I don't think they're good.
Those are the guys that had to go, though. You
Yeah,
think Portland?
no, for sure.
Portland is listening right now.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
you think
It's
so?
crazy
Yo,
how Lakers.
Portland, I lied.
It's crazy
Don't
how
listen to
Lakers
anything I just
fans.
said.
It's crazy how Lakers fans shit on their players, and then they're like, "Oh, but we want a star for these guys." Come on.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
I think
what
the best.
else am I
I
gonna
think the
do?
best
Give
bet
me
for
a
LA,
break.
honestly, is CJ McCollum, but that's for another day.
I wouldn't be upset at that either.
Lakers have no chance. Miami, they don't really have any picks. They have Tyler Hero, though. They have a lot of good talent, so I give them a small chance. The Knicks have a high chance, but I don't think they're going to do it. It's the Warriors. 2 picks in the lottery. Andrew Wiggins, who kind of just reinvigorated his career. James Wiseman, a young prospect. Portland doesn't really have much young talent. You get a guy at 26 years old, a guy at 20 years old, 2 picks that you can turn into another young guy, and you start the rebuild process. For me, the Warriors have the best package by far. And, of course, it gives them the best chance to win.
Oh, my goodness.
It does.
That was the original question. Which team gives Dame the best chance to win? That
Miami-
was the original question.
Miami doesn't because Brooklyn's out there. They can't beat.
Apologize.
Miami doesn't because Brooklyn's out there. They can't beat the Bucks. Boston's still alive. Atlanta just turned up. Philly's
Correct.
still around.
Correct.
So Miami's dead.
I agree.
Philly's dead because, well, no,
Easy.
Philly's actually
Easy.
a good one. But I feel like they will have the gut more because Ben Simmons' stock
Correct.
is extremely low.
Correct.
So they'll just be Dame and Embiid, and Brooklyn is still out there. On the West side, well, no, pardon me, before I forget the Knicks. The Knicks will need another guy to come there to be extremely competitive because, like I
agree.
just said,
I agree.
on the West side, you guys will have to gut your roster, and
Best chance to win.
Best chance to win.
Best chance to win.
Is Steph, Dame,
Come on, you don't
Clay.
believe that.
Okay, a question right
Draymond.
here. A question right here, real quick. This is a question. Which team is better? Steph, Dame, Clay, Draymond, or Dame, LeBron, AD? And this is considering Clay comes back like he was before. Like, you know,
Yes.
one of the best shooters in the world, can somewhat play defense.
Off a torn ACL and a torn
You want to really do the
Achilles.
injury thing because AD's done.
A groin injury.
AD's done.
But
Compare
what
that
team
to
is better?
torn
What team is
Achilles.
better? Answer the question. What team is
I'm riding
better?
with my guys.
No, stop being biased. Be
I'm riding with my
unbiased.
guys.
What team do you think is better?
I think the Warriors with Dame, Steph, Dre, and Clay are a better team.
Yeah, I'll be honest. That is ridiculous.
So,
I can't even.
That's a
lie.
dangerous
is
team. That gives them the
ridiculous.
best chance.
My only issue with that is
Both teams are durability issues. Let's be honest. Because Clay, AD's in and out of lineups. Clay's coming back from injury. But one thing's for
You can say
certain.
the same. Like Steph missed.
That's what I just said.
Okay,
That's why I
fair,
said both
fair,
teams
fair.
durability wise. But one thing's for certain. Draymond still plays at a high level. Steph is still the best point guard in the league. You get a Steph and Dame backcourt.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. With the
Ridiculous.
Lakers, you have to gut half of your roster to get Dame. With the Warriors, you still keep your 3, the big 3 you always have. You still get to keep those guys, and you still get to keep Looney, Toscano, Jordan Poole. Like, you still get to keep a part of your bench. The Lakers, you have to gut everything to get the guy.
I'm not too worried about cutting the roster for Dame, truthfully, because you get 3 guys. That's all you really need to win a championship. 3
Until one goes
superstars.
down.
But then the same thing can be said for the Warriors. If like that's the way you want to go at it, sure.
Same.
But if we're just talking, they're all healthy, because he just said if Clay's healthy,
Okay.
they're better. You get 3 guys: LeBron, AD, Damian Lillard, 3 guards, Draymond Green. Who's the big there?
I think Clay can play a forward.
But can he be the same defensive player that he was once?
Yes.
With a torn Achilles and a torn.
You know why-
Never mind.
Thank you.
I thought you meant I thought you were gonna say can he guard wings? He can, but he did back then.
Yeah,
And
back then.
he could
agreed.
still
Also,
shoot
I
the
want to tell you
lights out.
something too. Clay came into the league kind of like as a tweener,
Yeah.
as a wing guard.
Yeah.
He's 6'7". He
He's
can
just
he
skinny.
can definitely be a wing.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Man, I used to watch Golden
be
State when they
athletically-
had.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know what I
let,
just.
let him talk. Let him talk.
I used to watch Golden State
Chat.
when they had
My bad, bro.
Steph, Clay. They had David Lee.
You're Jack them days?
They had a small forward. I know his name, but I want to know if you guys know his name. He was a small forward I used to love watching him play. His first name starts with D.
What year?
It was like in 2011.
Is it Damian Lee?
No, he's there now.
I think it's like 2011, 2012.
You talk about small forward.
Small forward.
2011.
His name starts with a D.
I'm
And his
blanking
last
so
name
hard.
rhymes with White.
What the hell? Who are you talking? Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Darrell Wright.
Oh, he didn't start though. I remember.
he did.
He did?
Yeah.
In 2011, 2012?
I'll check it up right now. Yeah.
So what were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say. Well, actually, I want to know if he actually started because
Okay.
he was a
Darrell
3-point sniper.
Wright in 2010 he played. It was 2010.
Oh, okay.
2010 he played 82 games and averaged 16 points per
Yeah.
game.
Okay.
That's pretty solid.
And in 2011 he played
He
61
played with
and
the
averaged
Heat,
10.
right? He played with the Heat too, right?
Yeah, he played with the Heat before that time.
Mhm.
Then after Golden State, he just regressed and was never the same player. But he was really good with Golden State.
I disagree with you because you said all you need is 3 superstars and you win. I disagree with you because let's go back in history. The Warriors, the Big Four, they needed more than just their stars to win. It was the glue guy, Iggy. It was that time Sean Livingston making some plays, Kevon Looney making defensive stops. You go back to Miami, the Big Three, Ray Allen,
Role
Mike
players.
Miller.
Okay.
You need
You do.
Boston, their Big Four. Kendrick Perkins defensively down low. Eddie House hitting clutch shots. You need guys outside of your Big Four, your Big Three that sometimes they just all might not be on. You need those role players to save you. Even if you want to, like San Antonio, their Big Three. Steven Jackson at one point played a big role. Bruce Brown, lockdown defender. They had players.
One thing I'll say to that point is, because that's a really good point. We saw the cap hell that the Lakers were in when they initially brought in Anthony Davis.
Agreed.
But somehow they still managed to piece together a list of names that had not played together, not one game before that season prior. I think they had 3 guys from the year before come into that next season. They won a championship.
I agree.
So now it'd be essentially doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
Except now you have Damian Lillard.
Watch the rebuttal.
All
Now,
right.
while you're doing that as a Lakers fan, the Warriors have already got that in Jordan Poole, in Toscano.
But these
in
are
Kava-
guys that are going to have to, like, you're trading away Wiggins, you're trading away Wiseman.
Those 2 are gone, but I'm saying there's still guys
You
who
don't think that they're going to ask for some of those guys too for Dame?
Poole?
I don't know, maybe like
Well, let's say hypothetically,
exactly because the trade's
trade.
always more than what we.
Well, let's
think
say
it's gonna
hypothetically,
be,
the trade that we've seen is Wiggins, Wiseman, those 2 picks, right?
which is not enough. But go ahead.
It's better than what you would
Agreed.
have.
No doubt. No
so I'm
doubt.
saying you still have the continuity. You still have guys who didn't play in the system. So while the Lakers are building a bunch of veterans, the Warriors have already got their guys in the house. It's already established.
Yep.
They're just bringing in Dame, who in this system, Steph can play off ball. Dame,
sure.
you can have the ball.
Exactly.
Steph, Clay, whatever. Now, but Dame has to have the ball. LeBron has to have the ball. You can't forget AD got to get his touches.
sure.
Draymond don't care. Clay, off ball.
Now-
Steph, off ball.
This is obviously the biggest hypothetical. Let's say Clay isn't on the team. You have
shit.
Dame, Steph, Dre versus AD, Dame, and LeBron.
I'm taking the wings. LeBron and AD.
Okay, fair enough, and I can agree with that. But you add Clay to the conversation. That's when it really is a tough decision for me to make because I'm not sure what I'm going to get out of Clay.
I know you're
season.
going to get that shooting regardless.
100% agree with that. But the reason why he was so fantastic for them, outside of him being the second best shooter of all time, was the fact that he could guard, he was that good defensively. I don't know if you get that next season.
That's true, but I also want to say this. Steph Curry is not a bad defender. He's actually a good defender. And I think their defensive success is more predicated on Draymond.
For sure.
As long as Draymond is that backline
They're
of
a
the
great
defense,
team defense.
I think they'll
But
be a
Clay
great defense.
definitely helped them
No,
out. in that.
100%. He helps with, the guards and guys like Dame, Kyrie, and all
Listen,
that.
and to help your point, which I rarely do, they were amazing defensively this year without Clay.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens next
Because
season.
Wiggins was amazing.
That's very
was
true.
amazing.
That's very true.
That's why it would be hard to part ways with him. I think the Warriors give Dame the best chance to win. Not only do I think the Warriors give Dame the best chance to win, I think they have the best trade package.
For sure.
I actually put out that trade package on Twitter, and it got mad love for some
For real?
reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, it got
definitely.
mad
It was
love.
it's a good trade.
It got mad love. So this is the trade. And let me know if you guys think it's a good trade. The Warriors give up the 7th overall pick, the 14th overall pick, James Wiseman, and Andrew Wiggins. Portland gives up Damian Lillard.
I think that's firm. Maybe you could throw in one more pick, but I think for the most part, that's the best. That's the best Portland's gonna get.
From the big stars we've seen traded, we've seen a plethora of picks go. So I feel as if it's going to be more than just those two.
And is there a chance that, because Nurkic has said that if Dame goes, he
He's
wants to go.
gone.
Is there a chance that the Warriors say, okay, you know what? We'll give you Jordan Poole too.
Oh,
We'll give you another pick. Give us Dame. Give us Dame and give us Nurkic.
I'm out.
You're bugging.
I'm out.
You sound like someone saying like Tyler Hero or
I'm
something
out.
like that.
I'm not giving Jordan Poole up for Nurkic.
But you need a 5. They need a 5.
And
you don't have the 7 or the 14.
And this is why I'm gonna say I don't need a 5.
Okay.
Kevon Looney played really well
Very
at
true.
the 5
Very
defensively,
true.
and Draymond can play the 5. Jordan Poole's offense we're gonna need for the bench. Like he's a sharpshooter. You know, he can shoot. He can create his own shot. I feel like adding Nurkic. I don't like Nurkic is a good big, but like he's a guy who plays a lot down low.
Sure.
You know, it's a new guy.
And he has injury issues too.
Yeah, it's another guy with injuries issues, and he's gonna want touches too. And it's like
But I think Dame, Steph, Clay, and Draymond would be amazing.
For sure.
And they can all play together. I don't know why people think Steph is this on-ball player. He's not. He can do that, and he's shown he can do it.
he just doesn't. It's not a part of
Dame
the system.
can be on ball. Steph can still be running around screens. I mean, that offense is literally unguardable to the point that you might not even need much defense because you're just going to tire teams out.
Yeah, Dame can still be that on-ball guy he wants to be, and Steph and Clay will gladly run around.
That's a small lineup too.
The backcourt, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small
But Dame
lineup.
and CJ do it. CJ's not that much bigger than Steph or Dame.
But then you'd have Steph and Dame at the same time.
Get more offense.
They're both
Which I'm
6'3".
not again.
They're both 6'3". Talk about Phoenix. Chris Paul 6 foot. Booker 6'5".
True.
You know,
Even
Book-
Colin
6'5",
and
though.
Garland.
6'5", 6'3".
Russell Westbrook's 6'3". Beal's 6'4".
Are they?
And
Is Beal 6'4"?
Yeah, and he's a horrible defender.
He is a horrible defender. No, for sure.
And they made the playoffs.
But they weren't really a contender like that. The Warriors obviously would make the playoffs with Dame.
I mean, the
Steph.
Warriors last year with just Steph, basically, when he was healthy,
Yeah,
they were a
I'm with
fifth
you.
seeded team.
I'm with you. No doubt about
You're
that.
adding Dame, you're adding Clay. That's
Yeah, no,
possibly
scary.
the best team in the Western
Hey,
Conference.
I'm not gonna deny that.